if history repeats itself, like with the Insane trilogy and like Spyro Reunited trilogy, there may as well be a Switch version on the way. Well, it's about time, Activision. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of the Dill Nation, make sure to subscribe, turn on the notification bell, and check out the channel for new videos so my channel doesn't keep getting suppressed by YouTube. Thank you, help your boy out, and always be delicious. What is going on, everyone? It is DylanLasagna here, back with another video, and today, in case you missed it, the news yesterday, Crash Bandicoot 4, It's About Time, is finally coming to the Nintendo Switch. Yes, I said that. Let me repeat myself. Crash Bandicoot 4, It's About Time is coming to the Nintendo Switch, and I couldn't be more excited. I'm also kind of surprised too that Activision actually is releasing this 5 months, not 1 year, not 1 year like they did with the Crash Insane trilogy and the Spyro Reignited trilogy. No, they're finally releasing one of their new games 5 months, less than a year, 5 months to be exact, after the game came out. Well, I mean, they probably might do it with Tony Hawk 1 and 2, the 1 and 2 remake, but let's just hope that they still have the 1 and 2 remake because of, well, RIP Vicarious Visions. But that's not what we're going to talk about today. Today, it's all about Crash 4 coming to Nintendo Switch. I'm excited. It's coming out March 12th of this year, so 1 month to be exact. And again, all I can say is I'm excited. I'm just really excited. Some details about the game, according to Nintendo Life, by Damian McFerrin, that in an interview with Toys for Bob, that the game's gonna run at 720p when in handheld mode and 1080p full HD when docked. So this is some good news, that we're gonna get like the full HD experience, especially when you're playing on TV with Crash 4. I mean, although that the frame rate is 30 frames per second, but again, I'm not the most like savvy guy. Like, I'm not the guy that focuses so much on the graphics. I care so much about the gameplay, and from what I've seen from the gameplay, it does look ticky-tacky challenging, especially if you're a completionist. I've heard horror stories about trying to 100%, like even 100% this game, and I wonder how it's gonna be on Switch, especially if you're playing this in handheld mode. Oof, that's gonna be something. It's gonna be interesting to see how the game how the game plays, like in a sense of how the controls feel and like how each character is. Because again, I didn't pick this up day one. I was waiting for a Switch version to be announced at some point, and well, we got it. I may pick it up on release date if there's a good pre-order bonus, but who knows. I usually try to pre-order games when it's like if it's a game I really want. Like if this week with Super Mario 3D World and Bowser's Fury, I don't know if I'll pick it up, but Nintendo games have usually gone on sale at Best Buy lately, so we'll see if there's a good sale price on that, a discount price on that. But anyway, what do you guys think about not Super Mario 3D World? That's coming out this week. Next month though is Crash 4. So what do you guys think about Crash 4 coming to Nintendo Switch? It's coming out next month on March 12th, so exactly a month after Super Mario 3D World and Bowser's Fury. And this is what I forgot to mention. It's only going to be $40. It's only going to be $40. Unlike when it released back in October, it was $60 for the PS4 and Xbox One. So now that I think about it, that's what it should have been when it first came out, because you were going to get a lot of new players that just played the Insane trilogy, especially that just played the Insane trilogy, which might have been their first introduction to Crash Bandicoot. So I think $40 should have been the price point for a new game that has new mechanics, new gameplay, new characters that you could play as besides Crash and Coco. So I think that would have been a great selling price for Crash 4, and also having Switch day one. That's Activision's big mistake right there, not having it day one. But at the same time, I can also understand that Toys for Bob like needed more time, probably needed more time to, as they say in that Nintendo Life interview, which I'll link in the description below, to polish the game, to especially when it came to the like refining the art style and the graphics, which by the way, like they didn't make any like downgrade, like inherent downgrades, which is why it's 1080p like when you're playing docked. So at least from what I see, so it should be exciting to finally play Crash 4. Also, you can get this on next gen consoles like the PS5 and Xbox Series X, and if you already own it, you can upgrade for free. And this is only the beginning for Crash's 25th anniversary, and I'm excited to see what Activision does or what they don't do. Hopefully they do Crash's 25th anniversary like real justice here, especially if they make it smashing, if you know what I mean. But anyway, yeah, that's all I got to say about Crash Bandicoot 4. It's about time. I know I've been saying it's exciting, finally coming to Switch and all that throughout this video, but that's honestly how I've been feeling throughout the whole time. I've saw that news yesterday morning, and that's pretty much how I feel now. I'm excited to finally play Crash 4, and I know I'm rambling here, but now at least the Switch has like, it's not gonna be like super dry like this year. Like it's already off to not a bad start if you think about it. It's got Super Mario 3D World, Bowser's Fury, and yes, it's technically a port, but it has like new content. It's like a port that actually has new content, like at least a couple hours of new content in it. And then you got Crash Bandicoot 4 finally coming to Nintendo Switch, and it's still a relatively new game. And then you got Bravely Default 2. I know some people will enjoy that. Monster Hunter Rise. That's like, I'm not the biggest RPG guy, but I know a lot of people enjoy the Monster Hunter series. I know my cousin enjoys the Monster Hunter series. And then you got some other anniversaries besides Crash Bandicoot, like Pokemon. As I've mentioned multiple times throughout this channel, I'm not a big Pokemon guy, but Pokemon's a big deal around the world, and I'm willing to acknowledge that. And it's their 25th anniversary too, like Crash Bandicoot's. So there's Nintendo and the Pokemon company are probably going to want to celebrate that with like a big Pokemon direct that they usually do in this month. And not only that, it's the Legend of Zelda. It's that series' 35th anniversary. So it's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting to see like the Switch throughout this year. And I think it's going to be more content like all around the board, hopefully. And it's I could finally see the light with this. But for now, we got Crash Bandicoot 4 coming to Nintendo Switch, and this is a good sign to come. This is a good sign to come for not just Crash Bandicoot, but for the Nintendo Switch as a whole, at least for 2021. But what do you guys think? What do you guys think about Crash 4 coming to the Nintendo Switch? What do you get? Are you gonna pick it up? If you haven't gotten it already, are you gonna double dip if you do have it already, or are you gonna get the free upgrade if you have it on like a PS4 or Xbox One, and are you gonna get the next gen upgrade? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you for joining me for this video. I am DylanLasagna, and always be delicious. And I'll see you all in the next one. Take care.